Welcome back. Your man Diamond K in here on the all-new radio on fire.com. Diamond K in the morning. So remember when I said it was going to be an eventful Friday? That is definitely the case. Here on the program, we deliver the biggest political and trending news stories of the day with interviews and original reporting from Atlanta and Baltimore. The show is fun, the show is upbeat, but I also want to expose what's really going on in America. New episodes of the program drop Monday through Friday, 8 a.m., but I don't want you to miss any of our live broadcasts. In addition to our 8 a.m. program, we drop content throughout the day as news happens, so hit that notification bell so you get an alert whenever we go live. So right now, the Republican Party, they are really feeling the backlash. The All-Star game has been pulled from Georgia in response to this very restrictive voting law that the governor and Republicans just tried to quickly sign into law. Atlanta losing the Major League Baseball Summer All-Star Game today. This is going to have a pretty significant impact. You know, many Atlanta businesses looking forward to the revenue that comes from something like this. So today, the MLB showed their objections to these sweeping changes in Georgia's voting laws. Also, critics of this law include the Atlanta-based Delta Airlines, Coca-Cola. So the decision to pull this July 13th game from Atlanta is the first economic backlash from this terrible voting law that Brian Kemp, the governor, signed into law last week. Now, the governor insists that the law's critics have it confused. He says that they're mischaracterizing what we can clearly see. So, regardless of the obvious, Republican lawmakers adopted these changes largely in response to the lies of Donald Trump. The false claims of fraud. One of the biggest frauds in the world claiming fraud. I thought it was ironic. Like Pinocchio calling somebody a liar. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, the law includes new restrictions on voting by mail, greater legislative control on how elections are run. Basically, Republicans, if it doesn't go the way Republicans say, they can just kind of reshuffle the deck. And it's ironic because it seems that Republicans feel that if they don't win all the elections, then something is wrong. Very strange. Very strange. MLB Commissioner Rob Manfred made the decision to move the All-Star events and the amateur draft from Atlanta. The Players Alliance, the organization of black players formed after George Floyd's death last year, helped get him to this point. A new ballpark has not been announced. They are looking for a new location. Hey, bring it to Baltimore. Yeah, you can do that. So where they're going to relocate to, I don't know. This may be the first, but I don't think this is the last in economic backlash. Stacey Abrams yesterday called for or asked people not to boycott Atlanta businesses. But this is something that Georgia's going to feel. This attack on our state is the direct result of repeated lies from President Joe Biden and Stacey Abrams about a bill that expands access to ballot box and ensures the integrity of our election, the governor said. More lies. Said it in a statement referring to the Democratic candidate who he narrowly defeated in 2018, and I'm sure he's going to have to see again in 2022. He says he will not back down, and he says that Georgians will not be bullied. He's the one trying to do the bullying. Republicans always try to turn this into, they always try to take the victim role. It's kind of sickening. So, Georgia State House Speaker David Ralston, who was a powerful Republican who, of course, backed the voting law changes, said that baseball's decision, MLB's decision, robs Georgians of a special celebration of our national pastime free of politics. Politics affects everything. So, Delta CEO said that the law was unacceptable. Coca-Cola's chief executive, James Quincy, called it a step backward. Several steps backward. Atlanta Braves issued a statement today saying that the team is disappointed by the commissioner's decision. The Dodgers manager, who is coach to the National League All-Star team, applauded the MLB for moving the game from Georgia. I agree. Stacey Abrams, who championed voting rights since her narrow loss to Kemp, blasted the new law. She is being closely watched. I always refresh my Twitter feed on her page, checking to see if she's going to make an announcement. She says that Georgia Republicans must renounce the terrible damage they have caused to our voting system and the harm that they have inflicted on our economy. And it's going to be more. Let me just say that. Atlanta Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms, she said that she supports Major League Baseball's decision. Atlanta will no doubt share in the economic loss, though the Braves' home stadium is now located outside of the city in suburban Cobb County. Unfortunately, the removal of the MLB All-Star Game from Georgia is likely the first of many dominoes to fall until the unnecessary barriers put in place to restrict access to the ballot boxes are removed. The mayor said, Atlanta's mayor. Just tuning in, Don McKay in the morning on the all-new RadioFire.com. Don McKay in the morning is available on the WRF Radio app. Simply download WRF Radio in your app store. Leave me a comment. You can scroll your timeline, attend a Zoom meeting on mute, do some online shopping, and listen to Don McKay in the morning, our weekly lineup over at WRF Radio. DJ Cornbread does the midday mix. Morgan Brittany hosting the top 10 at 10 countdown. A lot of shows over there. So definitely check that out. Also, Don McKay in the morning available on Apple Podcast, Stitcher, Spotify, youtube.com/DJ Diamond K. So what's going to be next? The relocation of high-profile sporting events from cities in response to social issues has a long-standing history in this country. And like I said, I don't think that this is the last. This is the first economic move. But this is definitely not the last. Support the Diamond K in the morning program via Cash App, $ DJ Diamond K, PayPal.me/radio on fire. DJ Diamond K at gmail.com if you're trying to get in touch with me. You can also visit radioonfire.com. A lot of exciting things coming up. A lot of exciting things to announce. On social media, I am at The Diamond K Show. And of course, you can get breaking news and adult conversation covering topics that are important to the Black culture. Visit radioonfire.com for our original radio podcast and TV programs. All right. So, as I said, a lot going on this holiday weekend. So you're going to hear from me later on.